obviously, you had some personnel changes today. Dunn and Lynn, are those injuries?
Both day-to-day upper body right now. So I don't have a whole lot more for you on that. So, but right now that's a situation they weren't able to practice today.
And DeCourt's here. Are you planning on doing one of these last 4 games?
Make typical game day decisions on the goaltending, but he's had a real good stretch down in Charlotte. He's done a great job for the group down there, and has earned the opportunity to be up here. In terms of a start, yeah, absolutely. I'd like to, we'll plan to, and we'll like to get him a start. Which one that'll be, like I said, we'll have that on game day.
And then Dennis as well. Plan on getting these games.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's coming off a good run down there. He's had a challenging season going, when he goes on waivers, and, he went through, a stretch in Washington where he didn't play a lot of hockey. But yet, once he got to Charlotte, he's had a good run there, and he's ready to go. Obviously, he's got good power play ability, and some of the elements, if Dunner's not available, that'd fit in well.
Given the fact that Charlotte doesn't play for about a couple of weeks once their season's all done here when they get into the playoffs, what can that do to help out guys like Dennis, help out guys like Joey to get ready for that run again?
Well, it keeps them playing games, which is a positive, but that's, it's not really about that. For me, it's more, those guys have earned the opportunity to come here and have the opportunity to play. It's you always want things to be earned, especially, when guys play well down there and are earning that opportunity. You hope that you can reward them with that. So that's a big part of that. And if they get in, it's a real good opportunity for them to go out and play at a high level at this time of year in the NHL.
Dave, as a coach, for you, how rewarding is it to be able to welcome these guys in and say this is well earned for you and see this as part of their development?
Yeah, as I said, it's a big part of it. You earn your way as you go. And these guys have, they've done a good job. They've, their team down there has had success, and individually, both of these guys, as is the same with Fleurs when he came up, they've been big parts of it there. So it's a good opportunity for them to come up and be part of it here.
Is it a burst of maybe positive energy or extra step just to see these guys continue to progress both for you and for the team that's here?
Well, everybody's in a little different situation, right? Like Dennis has played in the league before, and he's trying to reestablish himself. Joey and Fleurs are young guys trying to work their way towards this level. So everybody has a different situation, but again, a little different motivation, but equally important for all three of those guys individually.
Dave, this team has led or won every game since the road game at Calgary. What have you made out of the compete after heading this last week of the season?
Well, just you want to continue competing hard, competing together, regardless of what the lineup and what the names on the roster are. We've been able to do that. We had one period that stunk. That was the second period in Minnesota. We know that. But we were able to right the ship a little bit in the third period, even though the game was out of reach. And then our competitive level in Dallas was excellent on a back-to-back. A couple mistakes, too many mistakes getting out of our own zone, especially from underneath our goal line, led to some chances against. But the overall execution, the overall compete level, especially as you look through that game and especially through the third period. Was outstanding. So we want to work to continue that. We're playing teams that have a lot on the line over the next couple of days, so we know we've got a challenge in front of us.
Beniers, what growth have you noticed from Beniers in the short time?
It's so short. I don't really evaluate too much of the growth. I think, for me, it's been from day one his comfort level, his poise, his confidence. He has seen a few new situations, as you go into Minnesota against a team that's hard, heavy, with no time and space. That's a new experience for him, and he's handled every single new experience very well. Even the ones where he hasn't been successful, he's a guy that self-evaluates really well. And then, I believe he works to apply that next time. So those are real positives in a young player.
Dave, I haven't seen Jay Sports for a while. I know he's out with history. Do you expect him to be available for this last week at all?
Not at this point.
Good.
Good.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.